So we wasn't. They wasn't even called Christians back then.
Right.
They had a real religion name for them. But Constantine decided, since they were all following behind Jesus Christ, Constantine was the one who called them Christians.
Right.
That's the reason why we get the word Christian and Christianity. Because Constantine was like those Christians. They the reason why, you know? So, at the Council of Nicaea, they decided what they was going to put in the Bible and take out of the Bible.
Right.
And that's when they decided to take the 66 books that we have right now and put that in the Geneva style Bible, which was King James took the Geneva style, and what he did was all the things that was based off of monarchy, what he did was he made it seem like it was better to be, if you was a monarch, if you was a king, you were like a relative of like God or something. So King James, when they decided to take all of those different books and change it all up, King James decided to do his version because the Vatican started trying to create all the power. You know, during the Crusades, the Vatican killed all the Crusaders and stuff like that for their money. But they said they did it in the name of God. And what James was trying to do was he was trying to take the power away from the Vatican and the Catholic priesthood and give it back to the Church of England at that time.
That awesome word. You remember are you okay with that answer?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I was studying. That's why I'll be looking at religion now a little different. I'll be trying to do the research because mainly a lot of us is doing is just following what somebody else said. We ain't really, if you really do research, a lot of stuff is deeper than what it really is.
How you feel about that, bro?
Yeah, it sounds like the Vatican to me is true.
Hold on, bro. Yeah,
like what he just explained, it sounds like the Vatican to me, like how they trying to take over the power, like what's they trying to do, like in the future now, make it like all one world religion, one world order and shit. Yeah. That's eventually what they trying to do.
Yeah.
So let me say this to you. I learned a couple of years ago, and I could be lying, but let me say this to you. I remember somebody saying, I don't know, the pastor or whatever said that God wanted to imitate what the Romans did. So what the Romans did was they would come and conquer that country, right? Mm-hmm. But they don't kill everybody yet. They don't kill everybody. They didn't kill everybody because they wanted to teach them their way of doing things, right? And teach them their ways. And I didn't understand it when I heard it from this person that, well, the Romans was powerful. They can go country to country. They had millions and millions of people. But they didn't want to kill everybody. All they wanted to do was take over the country and teach that country their ways. And they were saying that God wanted the same thing. He imitated what the Romans did. How you feel about that, bro?
That God imitated the Romans?
Yes.
You don't mean to laugh. I just know you want
to. I'm just saying, no, time out. Let me explain what I'm saying. I heard that what they did.
Somebody said that to you, yeah.
Somebody said this to me that God wanted to take over what the Romans did because the Romans didn't kill anybody. If they went to war with a country, they didn't kill anybody. They went there, they took over, but they taught those people that's there in that country Roman ways. What's your take on that, bro?
Are you talking about what God did about that, or what the Romans did?
I'm talking about what the Romans did, bro.
I really.
Did God, what I'm asking you, big bro, what I'm asking you, big bro, did God imitate what the Romans did? That's the question.
No.
You
Why
saying?
would God to imitate Romans?
I think he's saying like when the Roman conquered and plundered other countries and shit, they made other countries like do their Roman ways and do their like practice their Roman religion, might be pagans and all that shit. And then when the Catholic Church or whatever start to, like you said, the Crusades or wherever they start, whenever they started like conquer and taking over stuff, they made them turn Christian. Like you can't make everybody turn Christian and shit.
Right.
But that's what they try to do, like make everybody turn Christian and shit.
Mhm.
Well, the Romans' religion
That was awesome.
Yeah, 'cause that's what Alexander the Great did. He conquered Egypt, and then he made everybody.
Because I heard that story, right?
Yeah.
And I'm listening. I'm so glad. Hold on, bro. I'm glad you had my back because it's what I heard.
Yeah.
I just have to believe it. I'm
That's what the
telling
Romans
you,
did though, for real.
the Romans, they took over a country.
Yeah.
They didn't kill everybody. They saved people because they wanted the people
Yeah.
to live the way they live and want to win how they win.
Just like how they was in Jerusalem, like when that, what was it, Pontius Pilate and shit. They was like the real highest Roman order you can go to, but under that, they let the Jews have their own religion, but still though on top of them, it was like the Romans or some shit.
You just hear that, bro?
Yeah, I understand that the hierarchy of how it went in Jerusalem and Judea, but what?
Yo, this is powerful right now. This is powerful.
Listen.
Hold on, hey, bro.
You didn't say what the
Hey,
Catholic
bro,
Church tried to
bro.
simulate that.
Let me do this.
Make everybody turn.
Hey, bro, let me do this.
What
Hey.
did God do what the Romans did? And I said no.
No, you listen. I'm